I just want to help you. Like, I want to be there for you or whatever. And you not giving me an answer sometimes the way that I want it. Sometimes in my mind of those high emotional moments where I'm trying to come in and play superhero, it's like maybe you're not being truthful. Maybe you're not telling the truth because you don't want me to, you don't want me to be all worked up about it. Like, nah, I'm here. Talk to me. Tell me about it.
Extra.
Trying to force an answer out of you that you don't even have.
It is.
I'm honest about it. Like, that's. I get like that.
But that makes, like, you're my husband. Like, you want me to be happy. You want me to be at peace. So, of course, like, you're going to react like, this is an emergency.
Yeah,
like, so I understand that. Yes. Back off.
I will rescue you. I will rescue you if need be.
I can rescue me, but it's all good.
I'm sure you can.
I appreciate you being... I know that you have the ability. Like, if I really needed help with something, I know you have the ability to help me. But Adoria needs to help Adoria in some situations.
100%.
In some situations.
100%.
But I know you are capable. And that, in the back of my mind, is like everything. I got a man that fucking can. Bars. What?
No, I'm just laughing at you. Red did his thing? Cool. It's on you.
All right, my darling. The big question is, what's something you have worked on individually to improve your partnership within your marriage?
Run it back for me one more time.
What's something you have worked on individually to improve your partnership within your marriage?
Ooh, one thing.
One thing.
Well, we won't probably be here for a second. So
well, it said was something, but you can choose whatever you want to choose.
I got you, baby. I got you. I'm just being different.
Oh, okay. Well, no.
So, something that I've worked on very, very, very intentionally is being sure in myself. That's been more so for me, but I know it's been a major thing for our family also, and also in our partnership in our marriage, because we have such high ambitions as far as who we want to be and what we want to accomplish and what we want to do. And being that way is very intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, it can be very intimidating.
Yeah.
And something that I did years ago that really kind of like anchored me down into like working on myself and who I want to become and all of that, and kind of building up a level of confidence or being sure of myself, is as I was learning new information, as I was learning more about myself and getting more ambitious, I would tell you all of this stuff, and then you started to take it on like, ooh, yeah, babe, we could do that. Mm-hmm. We could have that. We could be that.
Yes.
And then it was like, damn, I sold on the dream. You know what I mean? So it's like, now I got to show up.
You got it, yes.
You know what I mean? So like, it ain't no going back at this point.
Right.
And it's like realizing that in doing that, I have to show up for you. I have to show up for me. And I got to be confident in who I am and what I believe it is that I can do. So that way I can produce, so that way I can excel in different things, and I can't allow myself to get in my own way. And it's learning how to get out of my own way in so many different elements. So it's like, it might have started out from ambition and dreams and all of this other stuff, but it wasn't just that. I had to learn how to be an attentive husband. For you, for example, I had to learn how to be able to balance what I need to be able to do in business and then also giving you the time that you need. Mm-hmm. I had to learn how to where I could still go after things that I want to go after, but I need to make it a priority to spend time with you or to spend time with baby and all of those things, to give the same level of attention and care that I do to other things into our household. So it was like, okay, well, you can be all of these other different things, but you also need to keep that same energy in the other areas of your life that also matter.
Right.
And so it's made me have to be so much more intentional about being efficient and being who I am, being confident in who I am, and then taking those attributes and learning how to navigate it within, business and all of these other areas, and also in our household and in our fitness and all of that stuff. So I'm just learning how to be more efficient, learning how to be more confident. And I'm doing all of these things because I know that it's making me better, which makes us better. So I know that's
I'm like, what?
I know, man. It's a lot in there.
No, it was good. That was a good answer.
It's a
Good
lot.
answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, it's a lot in that, but yeah, I don't have a small answer for that because it's such a big part of me.
Yeah.
It's a big mission for me right now.
Mm.
So
I'm over here like, bro, what's my answer?
Right. Yeah, I didn't have no way to water it down.
Yeah. I was trying to use your time talking to figure out what I was gonna say. I don't think it worked.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think, okay, so something I do think that I did work on or have been working on individually is truly believing that I am more than a wife and I'm more than a mom. I think sometimes we can get so wrapped in our titles and our roles within our lives that we forget about ourselves. So just making sure that I do tend to my own needs in my own way so I can show up for you and for baby and for, my clients the way that I need to. Because if I'm not taking care of myself, then how can I fully show up for you guys the way that y'all need it? So my answer is not dramatic like yours, but that's really something I've been working on. It's like, okay, when I need my me time, that's not selfish. It's for you and it's for the family. Because if I feel like I need some me time and I'm super like irritated right now, how is me being irritated around my family going to help my family? It's like, okay, if I need to take a step back, get some time to myself, gather myself, read, meditate, go to the gym because that's my shit. Do that and come back so I can give my family, what they need and not be
all
over the place. Yeah. So I think that's really something that's really, really big for me.
I think something that I have noticed is that in our working on ourselves individually, like actually as the question says, to improve our partnership,
mm-hmm.
It's something that, like, for me visually is so obvious because we talk to each other so much, like on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
I know when you're pivoting or you're doing certain things or whatever that require you to make different decisions or that require you to act a certain type of way or anything. So I know there's been moments where we've been through periods of us just being lost and like depressed and like not knowing what to do next. Mm-hmm. And even in those moments, it's like understanding that when you need support or when I need support, and when we're going through these moments where we're really trying to figure it out, sometimes the working on ourselves part is just allowing each other to be in it and to just love on each other while we're going through it. Yeah. Because I can't give you the answer.
Exactly.
And you can't give me the answer.
Right.
So it's like, okay, just know that I love you and I'm here with you, but I can't rob you of the experience that you need to have in order to get through whatever this is. So that way you can have the transformation on the other side, or you can have the mind, shift or the epiphany or whatever that is. Mm-hmm. And it's knowing how to navigate those moments as far as knowing how we need to best support each other and knowing the direction that we're growing in together and how to be, it sounds weird, but knowing how to be in those moments.
Okay, yeah.
Like
I get that.
Stopping, just how to actually be.
Yeah.
And when we're working on ourselves individually, I know one thing that we're very adamant about is sharing what that's like in the moment. and as it's changing, like we articulate that stuff to each other, right?
Yes.
Because the last thing we could ever do is to be going through a very serious moment of like transition or something like that, right? And one of us not know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that brings a lot of strife and complications or whatever to a lot of relationships, because another person may be going through some stuff or whatever and like pivoting, and now it's like, okay, well, you didn't have me in the loop with you, so now what's going on?
Right.
But you just needed that time to work on yourself and figure some stuff out, but I didn't know how to best support that.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been pretty good, I think, as far as making sure that doesn't happen in every moment of growth.
Literally, we talk too damn much. That's what it is.
Whatever.
We do talk a lot. Like, that's just straight up what it is. We talk a lot.
We do. So, question for you is, when we are going through these moments, where we're working on ourselves, for me to know for you, what's your desired form of support in moments of you actually trying to develop who you are or work on yourself, so that way you can show up better for the relationship? Like, what is your desired form of support in those moments? And I know it's probably more than one answer.
Yeah.
And it's probably depending
on the situation. Yeah. It's super like situational.
Right.
I just want you to just be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't expect you to solve my I'm a natural problem solver, so I don't expect you to solve my problems for me, but just be there with me through it. And that's all I need. Like, if I need to like talk it out with you, I'm not asking for the answer. I'm just talking it out, letting my feelings out, and then yeah. But like, you've been pretty good about that, just being there for me through everything.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that.
Yeah. I don't think it's not that hard. Like, being there is just not. You being there don't seem like, well, from the inside looking out. Yeah, it don't seem like it's hard for you to just be there for me.
Right. I mean, but it does come with its fair share of challenges, because, being the man that I am, I can't help but try to fix the problem.
Yes.
So it's like, I know I can sometimes make a situation that you got and that you got to handle, I can make it worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you seem, bothered, you seem frustrated, like, how can I help you or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And it could be you being upset with you because you don't understand something, and how the hell you gonna make me understand something you don't understand?
Yes.
So it'd be like, I'm sitting over here confused, because it's like, I just want to help you. Like, I want to be there for you or whatever. And you not giving me an answer sometimes the way that I want it. Sometimes in my mind, of those high emotional moments where I'm trying to come in and play superhero, it's like, maybe you're not being truthful. Maybe you're not telling the truth, because you don't want me to, you don't want me to be all worked up about it. Like, nah, I'm here. Talk to me. Tell me about it.
Extra.
Trying to force an answer out of you that you don't even have.
I don't know.
I'm honest about it. Like, that's
what
I get like that.
But that makes, like, you're my husband. Like, you want me to be happy. You want me to be at peace. So of course, like, you're gonna react like this is an emergency.
Yeah,
like, so I understand that. Yes. But back off.
I will rescue you. I will rescue you if need be.
I can rescue me, but it's all good.
I'm sure you can.
I appreciate you being. I know that you have the ability. Like, if I really needed help with something, I know you have the ability to help me. But Adoria needs to help Adoria in some situations.
100%.
In some situations.
100%.
But I know you are capable. And that, in the back of my mind, is like everything. I got a man that fucking can. Bars. That was a bar.
Oh, yeah.
That was a bar. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, man. But I know, because it's like, in a post that in a conversation we've had plenty of times before, like, sometimes you have to let your partner go through, those moments.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
It's easier said than done. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's funny because like people hear us say some thought provoking, deep thing or whatever, and it's like, look, when I say this, I'm aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be clear, I'm aware of it. Am I a perfect practitioner of what I'm saying? Fuck no.
Right.
Not even a little bit.
Right.
I'm hyper aware of it, and all the time when it comes up, I'm always trying to get a little bit better at it.
Yeah.
So, like, even though people know better all the time, it's not a statement to make. It's not something to be said that we just always immediately do better because we know better. It's like some things take a whole bunch of intentional time and effort. And sometimes you have to unlearn bad habits and learn how to deal with adjusting yourself in high emotion moments.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these things play a role. It's just like, okay, well, in this particular moment, I am aware of it, and I'm going to actively try to do what I know. And sometimes choosing to do that is hard.
Yeah.
And it's not always easy, and sometimes doing the right thing works out, and sometimes being a fucking bugaboo ends up taking a hold of it. You know what I mean? So, but that's life, man. But it's the fact that we know each other's intentions. Like, you know my heart. You know that I want to be there for you, and you know the same thing, you know, from you to me and all of those different things. So it allows us to express, you know, our humanness in these moments of where we're actually trying to be there, trying to support each other the way that each other need it. But I mean, let's keep it all the way funky. Like, sometimes shit don't go as planned.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
Is that it? It's like awkward pause.
It can be.
I don't have anything else to say about it.
Okay.
One day we're gonna figure out how to